Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, is out of work and single. She's not used to standing the unemployment line or not having a guy enamored with her. Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missinswood, was determined to get Hope out of the family business. Hope made that goal easy by being complicit in Carter Walton's, Lawrence St. Victor's, takeover plan. Hope recently killed her relationship with Carter, telling him they were done. A vicious verbal confrontation with her mother ended with an apology and reflected Hope's fragile state in life. Some of the more intense and well-played scenes in recent memory were delivered by Noel and Catherine Kelly Lang, Brooke Logan. Hope's aggressive battle with her mother went beyond the memorable scene in the recent past. Devoted viewers recall that Hope feared she was becoming like her mother when she became involved with Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. Those scenes were outstanding, and the ones that played out arguably topped them. Noel and Lang generated anger, mystification, and tears in their characters, and probably a wide swath of the audience. Hope's intended exit from her mother's home was stopped by Brooke, which resulted in Noel offering what could be a future Daytime Emmy-nominated scene. Hope's emotional collapse, which included her calling Brooke Mommy, was especially effective. Lang's range was again on display as Brooke held her weeping daughter, knowing Hope was overwhelmed and genuinely sorry. Hope hadn't been returning her father's calls and texts, so Deacon Sharp, scene canon, knew something was wrong. He was outraged when he learned Hope was fired and her line was cancelled. Hope's reach to both of her parents is natural, considering that her adult life's work was eviscerated. Deacon's siding with Hope contrasts Brooke's more nuanced response. She sees that Hope created the build-up to what resulted in hope for the future's end. Kanan's character wants to open his arms, believing that Hope should live on his property to help reset her life. Whether she does so or works with him at Il Giardino in some capacity is not unrealistic. Hope has always loved Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, but their latest marriage ended badly in 2023. His departure from the cabin was a sea change. Liam could never decide which woman was best for him, Hope or Steffi. His father's heated comments about that lousy behavior came minutes before Liam collapsed and hit his head just after Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, stormed out of the mansion. So Liam's health crisis will bring Hope to his side. Of course, Steffi will be there because, like Hope, she is one of the other mothers of his children. This event could mean another chance for Hope and Liam to reconcile is ahead. But even if that doesn't prove out, Hope's life is transforming in ways that she can't yet recognize or control. Introduction. In the ever-turbulent world of the bold and the beautiful, love, betrayal, and complex family dynamics are at the heart of every twist and turn. Recently, viewers have been caught up in a whirlwind of events that threaten to alter the very foundation of the characters we've come to know and love. Hope Logan, a woman defined by her optimism and dedication to her family, is faced with two monumental decisions that could change her life forever. Alongside her, Deacon Sharp, her estranged father, offers a surprising lifeline, a fresh start that could completely alter her trajectory. In this spoiler-filled analysis, we will dive deep into the latest developments in Hope's life, the challenges she faces, and the role her father, Deacon, will play in shaping her future. As the stakes grow higher and the drama intensifies, the question becomes, can Hope truly make the changes she so desperately needs? And will Deacon's involvement be the catalyst for a new chapter in her life? Hope's struggle. Torn between two worlds. Hope Logan, the daughter of Brooke Logan and the late Deacon Sharp, has always been a character who believes in the best of people. Her gentle nature has often made her the peacemaker, seeking resolution and harmony even in the most difficult of circumstances. However, in recent months, Hope has been grappling with inner turmoil that challenges her idealistic views on love, loyalty, and family. Her marriage to Liam Spencer, a relationship that has been through more ups and downs than most, has reached a crossroads. The couple has always had a deep connection, but external pressures, including the resurfacing of Hope's relationship with her father, Deacon, are creating cracks in their once solid bond. To make matters worse, Hope's complex feelings toward her mother's romantic life, particularly Brooke's ongoing relationship with Ridge Forrester, have made her question what she truly values in love and family. As Hope wrestles with the choices ahead, she realizes that two major changes are necessary if she is to move forward, one involving her personal life and the other her family dynamics. Change number 1. Hope's marriage to Liam, a love tested by time and betrayal. Hope's first big change involves her marriage to Liam Spencer. For years, the couple has had a rocky relationship, marked by betrayals, misunderstandings, and an undeniable bond. Theirs is a love story that's far from perfect, but it's one that has endured time and again. However, Hope is beginning to question if this relationship can truly survive the weight of their shared history and the external forces pulling at them. Liam, a man whose heart is torn between his deep love for Hope and his concerns over her relationship with her father, Deacon, has not been the most supportive lately. Hope, on the other hand, is feeling increasingly suffocated by the pressures surrounding her. The constant scrutiny from her family, especially from her mother, Brooke, is creating a rift that neither she nor Liam can ignore. But there's something more fundamental at play here. Hope has realized that in order to preserve her marriage and her own sense of self, she needs to make a change. She can no longer allow the toxic influences in her life to dictate the course of her future. But what does this mean for Hope and Liam's relationship? Can they come together to rebuild what has been fractured, or will the weight of past betrayals be too much for them to overcome? In an upcoming storyline, Hope finds herself at a pivotal crossroads. Liam, although deeply hurt by her continued connection with Deacon, will be forced to confront his own insecurities. Meanwhile, Hope will come to a realization: to move forward in her marriage, she must either accept that her relationship with her father will never be fully accepted by those closest to her, or she must distance herself from Deacon to preserve her family's unity. This decision won't come easily. Hope's love for Liam is undeniable, but so is her need for her father's presence in her life. What we're seeing is a woman torn between loyalty to her husband and the complex legacy left by her estranged father. This struggle is shaping up to be one of the most gripping storylines in recent memory. Change number 2. Deacon Sharp's influence. A new beginning or a dangerous path. Deacon Sharp's return to the bold and the beautiful has been nothing short of a revelation. As a character who has caused his fair share of turmoil over the years, his reappearance has shifted the balance of Hope's world. Deacon is a man seeking redemption, trying to rebuild the relationship he once had with his daughter and find his place in the world again. But his presence brings with it a storm of questions. Can he truly change? And more importantly, can Hope trust him enough to let him back into her life? For Hope, her father represents a connection to her past, one that was severed years ago due to his destructive behavior. Yet, in the time since, Hope has matured and begun to see her father in a new light. She understands that Deacon, despite his flaws, is trying to make amends, and that presents her with an opportunity for a fresh start. But should she allow that fresh start to become a part of her present? Deacon offers Hope something that she desperately needs: a sense of unconditional support and understanding. He's not concerned with what anyone else thinks of their relationship, and for Hope, this is a rare and precious commodity. Her marriage to Liam has been riddled with complications, and her interactions with her mother, Brooke, have left her questioning her values. But Deacon's presence offers a sense of freedom that she's never had before, a freedom to be herself without the pressure of expectations. However, Hope must weigh the risks of letting her father back into her life. His past is filled with mistakes, and his relationships with the Forrester family have always been complicated. By involving Deacon in her personal life, Hope may inadvertently open a door to old conflicts, betrayals, and secrets that she's tried so hard to leave behind. Deacon's offer of a fresh start could mean a new beginning for Hope, but it also comes with its own set of challenges. Can she fully embrace her father's return without it undoing everything she's worked for? And can she reconcile her desire for a relationship with Deacon while balancing the needs of her family and marriage? The family dynamic, Brooke, Liam, and the Forrester influence. One of the most significant challenges Hope faces is the influence of her family, particularly Brooke. As one of the central figures on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke has long been the emotional anchor in Hope's life. But their relationship has been fraught with tension in recent months. Brooke's reactions to Hope's connection with Deacon have created a divide between mother and daughter, and Hope finds herself torn between her loyalty to her mother and her desire to form her own identity, free from judgment. Brooke's protective nature often leads her to make decisions on Hope's behalf, but as Hope matures, she realizes she must make her own choices, no matter how difficult they may be. While Brooke may not approve of Hope's renewed connection with Deacon, Hope's journey towards self-discovery requires her to face the hard truths of her own family history. As Hope takes a step back to evaluate her options, she must determine whether she can maintain a relationship with her mother while also forging a new path with her father. Liam, too, plays a significant role in Hope's decision-making process. His protective instinct toward Hope is both a blessing and a curse, as it sometimes clouds his judgment. In recent weeks, Liam has voiced his concerns about Deacon's involvement in Hope's life, and his reservations about their potential future together have begun to strain their marriage. Hope's dilemma now lies in finding a balance between the two men she loves, her husband and her father, while preserving the integrity of her own heart. The road ahead. What does the future hold for Hope? As Hope stands at a crossroads, the changes she must make are undeniable. The question is, which path will she choose? Will she rebuild her relationship with Liam despite the obstacles they face? Or will she take a bold step toward a fresh start with her father, Deacon, and embrace the possibility of a new beginning? Both choices carry weight, and the consequences of her decisions will shape the future of her family for years to come. In the coming weeks, The Bold and the Beautiful will continue to deliver heart-wrenching drama as Hope grapples with her own identity and future. Her journey is one of self-discovery, love, and sacrifice, and the choices she makes will echo throughout the lives of everyone around her. Fans can expect shocking twists, emotional confrontations, and moments of deep introspection as Hope takes the first steps toward a new chapter in her life. One thing is for certain: the drama surrounding Hope, Deacon, and Liam is far from over, and whatever decision Hope makes will have far-reaching consequences. Only time will tell whether Hope will find the peace and happiness she so desperately seeks, but one thing is clear: her journey towards self-empowerment will be anything but easy. Conclusion. In The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan's story is one of growth, heartache, and transformation. The changes she faces will ultimately shape her destiny, and the presence of her father, Deacon, could very well be the key to unlocking her future. Whether she chooses to fight for her marriage with Liam or embrace the possibility of a fresh start with her father, the road ahead will be fraught with challenges. As always, The Bold and the Beautiful will keep audiences on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this compelling story. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful YouTube channel for more update news.